excited to bring you my third layout for my guest design spot at Memory Lane Scrap. I am going to be doing a masculine layout with the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection that I'm working with this month. So what I did was I went through all the papers and I chose a photo and I pulled out these gorgeous patterns that I thought would work really nicely with my photo and that I thought would be a really nice match to my photo. This is a photo that's quite a number of years old. It's about 12 years old, and it's a photo of my oldest son and my brother. So I'm going to begin this layout by taking these 6x8 papers and trimming them down to 2x8 rectangles. And the nice thing is, because I am scrapping this photo 8.5 by 11, that means that I have a really nice border, like already together. I don't even have to cut it down because that's how awesome 6x8 papers are. So I'm just going to layer up these strips. I'm going to make them kind of offset each other. Some of these have foil, and then I'm going to choose this 6x6 pattern paper to back my photo with. And I kind of chose these colors because my son's suit in this photo is pretty much the exact same kind of gold craft color that is in the Maggie Holmes collection. So that's where I took my inspiration from. I knew I wanted to do a more masculine layout, but I also knew that I wanted to choose this photo because it just matched the collection so well. So I'm going to chop this paper up, these two patterns up quite a bit, which maybe wasn't my intention at the beginning, but that's just kind of way the cookie crumbled on that one. And I'm going to place these smaller pieces. These pieces I think are like 4.5 by 2. I believe those are the measurements that I decided would work best for my plan in my head. And I'm going to use this type of layering behind my photo. I really like the graphic look of it. I think it goes really nicely with the photo and with the whole design of the layout. So now I'm just going to ink everything up with Vintage Photo Distress ink and glue everything down. And I know that I want something at the bottom to balance my photo, and that I want to have a home there for my title. And initially I kind of played with the idea of using those vellum butterflies, but I decided that I like this journal card better. Or not journaling card rather, but ephemera piece. So I dipped into my stash and grabbed these dark gray puffy stickers. These were from a hip kit in July, and they are like my absolute favorite dark gray color. I love them. I don't know that I was super impressed with the rest of the kit, but these puffy stickers, I could have ordered and bought 100 sheets of them. They were so cool. So I'm going to use my title, and my title is going to simply be Monkey See, Monkey Do, because that's pretty much what is going on in this photo. I don't think it needs a lot of journaling, plus, to be perfectly honest, this photo is 12 years old, so there wasn't a story or a subject for journaling that kind of popped into my head, other than how much my son enjoys copying my brother. I don't know. So I decided that plenty of the idea behind it was pretty much good with that journaling, with that little bit of titling there. And I'm going to use these super duper cute older tile stickers from October Afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere my title card down at the bottom. And I'm going to try to center it really nicely with my photo. And then I'm going to work on some ephemera pieces that I want to add here. I'm going to trim off the edge and put ink on everything. You know, the usual. Kind of just the stuff I do. So I want to add a little bit of dimension to the bottom here, and I'm not quite sure what I want to use yet, but I'm going to kind of hold off a little and move on to this area of my layout. I'm going to take those October Afternoons tile stickers again, and then I'm also going to take the little puffy periods that came in that alpha sticker sheet, and I'm going to use them to put on my date, which I do have the date for this picture. It is April the 6th, 2006. So I'm going to use that underneath the photo, which means the little guy in that photo was 5. I'm not 100% sure how old my brother was. I probably could figure it out, 19 or 20, I think, but I really knew going in that I wanted to use these gold leaves that came in the ephemera collection. I thought that they just worked so well with the photo and the colors, and I liked the extra texture they provided. And then I also pulled some ephemera pieces, and some of them I don't end up using, but I do end up using these too. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them in half, or sort of in half, and I'm going to go ahead and place them on either side of my photo just in a little embellishment cluster. And I'm just going to use half of each of the ephemera pieces just to create some interest. That's just how this layout is working out today. And then I'm going to go ahead and nestle this large yellow flower underneath my title. I love how this layout came out. I think it turned out so lovely. Here's some close-ups. Be sure to head over to the Memory Lane Scraps shop. You can save 20% on your order, and they do still have both the 6x8 and 6x6 paper pads, and the ephemera is still in the shop, so you can pick those up. Have a fabulous day. Bye.